Hi friends, I'm here with the yoga offering. As always, please do what feels right for you. You're welcome to skip anything or change anything or move at your pace so you're taking good care of your body. Before we begin, I just want to talk about this idea of integrating a focus into your practice, a physical focus. So I have had something going on with my back, and I got a tip about bringing my rib cage together. So with that little tip in mind, I'm going to do my whole practice with the lens of knitting my ribs together. So then each pose has everything I've already learned about it, and then I'm going to be integrating that into it. And it can make the whole thing new again. Those of you that practice with me often, you know, I only have so many poses. I mean, there are only so many poses, but we do something similar week after week after week, day after day. So how do we keep finding the subtlety and the depth within a familiar practice? So as we go through today, maybe you want to work on knitting your ribs with me. Maybe there's something else that you're working on, dropping the shoulders, releasing the jaw. There's infinite things we can add. So let's begin. If you want to sit up on something, you might grab a blanket or cushion. Come into a comfortable cross-legged position. And even here, how do you normally sit? What might you apply or notice to your sitting posture? You can close your eyes or take a soft gaze. And then letting the eyes open. You're welcome to open and close your eyes as it's useful for you. Let's start with eagle arms. We'll cross one elbow on top of the other. Put some pressure between the elbows like you're trying to pull them apart, getting in between the shoulder blades, spreading the upper back, spreading the rib cage. Notice which arm is on top. Release, take a couple gentle swings, and then bring the other arm on top. Pressure between the elbows. Applying your focus here. Release, a couple gentle swings. And then bring your hands to the floor behind you, fingers facing forward. Roll your shoulders back, roll your elbows back. Lift the heart, take your chest as high as you can, sternum rising up. And release, come up, hands to knees. Round back, lean away from hands on knees, drop your chin. And then roll your way back up. Let's recross the legs so the other leg is in front or on top. Sitting tall, drop your right ear over to right shoulder. Press down through the left shoulder, stretching left side of the neck. Rotate chin to chest. Come over to the other side, both shoulders drop. Now even more through the other side. Rotate chin to chest. Come back to the first side and then go back and forth. Half circles or 3/4 circles, watching as the sensation moves from one side over to the other. Next time your chin is to your chest, stay there. Interlace fingers behind your head and let your elbows hang down, stretching the back of your neck. And release, arms down, head floats back up. We'll bring hands to the floor behind us again. Shoulders back, elbows back. Lift the chest as high as you can. And release, hands to knees, round back. Let's roll our way back up. And then bring your feet to the floor. Hip width apart. Shift your hands to the floor in front of your feet, and then take a rock, front to back. As you rock your weight forward, looking for a stretch through your toes. As you rock back, getting into calves, ankles, Achilles tendon. Drop the heels, lift the hips, and hang and ragdoll. And bend your knees a little more, or take a sway or shake out. Let's plant the hands near the front of the mat. Step back into a high push-up position, connecting your head to your heels. Shift your weight forward to lower down. And then come into your back bend. Cobra or up dog, as low or high as feels right for you. Applying what you're working on here. Back to down dog when you're ready. And take your time getting into this first down dog. Let's drop the knees, sink back to child's pose, releasing hips to the heels, forehead to the floor. Resting, letting go. With arms out in front of you, walk your hands over to the left. And then pull back through your right hip, stretching right side a little more. Come through center and over to the other side. Come back to center. Let's lift up through table, back through down dog. Bend your knees, look forward, hop or step. Your feet to the front, inhaling, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, up to standing. Exhale, arms press down, standing tall. Mountain pose, take a moment, recenter. Next inhale, arms sweep high. Fold forward. Inhale, lengthen. Step or hop back. Lower down. Up dog or cobra. And back to down dog. 5 deep breaths in down dog or any other resting pose, child's pose, sitting, forearms, knees. Coming back through down dog, step or hop your feet forward. Inhaling, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, up to standing. Exhale, arms press down. Again, arms high. Fold forward. Lengthen. Step or hop back, lower down. Up dog or cobra. And back to down dog. From down dog, right leg sweeps up. Bend your knee in and start circling this bent right knee, making the biggest circle possible for your hip joint. Next time your leg is up, reach it straight, circle your ankle a few times, as big a circle as you can make, both directions. And then bring your right knee towards right upper arm. Extend it up and back. Take it across towards left upper arm. Reach it up and back. Now right towards the center of your chest. Extend it up and back. Big step forward. High lunge, arms up. Settle in. Applying what you're working on here. How does this pose become new? Last breath. Tip forward. Standing splits. Hands to the floor or to a couple of blocks. Last breath. Step back. Warrior one. Release. Make your way to down dog, however you want to get there. From down dog, left leg sweeps up, bend your knee in, start circling. Next time your leg is up, reach it straight. Circle your ankle a few times. Leg a little higher and then left knee towards left upper arm. Reach it up and back. Take it across. Send it up and back. Right towards the center of your chest. Extend it up and back. Big step forward. Arms up. Sink low. Last breath. Tip forward. Standing splits. Step back. Warrior one. One more breath here. Release. Make your way back to a good rest. Any neutral shape. Last breath here. Come back through down dog and step or hop your feet forward, inhaling flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, up to standing. Exhale, arms press down. Let's take just the right arm up and then come over to a side bend. What are you noticing? Can you apply what you're working on here? Reach a little further out, come up, and release down. Same thing other side. Reach a little further out, come up, release down. Interlace fingers, press out through the palms, take your arms up by your ears. Rise up onto your toes for a little balance. Fold forward, staying in balance on the toes. You can bring your hands to your legs wherever they meet. It might be the upper legs, might slide lower. Make sure you're not locking your knees or overstretching. And then release. Drop your hands, drop your heels, drop your head. Let that go. Bend the knees. Arms up, inhale, chair. And one more breath. Release, fold forward. Inhaling, flat back. Step or hop back, lower down. Up dog. Back to down dog. Let's come into a pigeon pose, right side. Feel free to set up any support that's useful here. Something under your hip or chest or forehead. Find the angle that suits you. bring the upper body back up. If you have something under your hip that's in your way, move it. So you can lean to the right, slide the left knee forward, and then shift over onto the left, sending the right leg back. And if that didn't get you into a good pigeon pose on the left side, find your way there. You can adjust the angle of your leg, set up any support, and then release towards the floor. Let's bring the upper body back up. Take your time. If you have something under your hip, move it. So you can lean to the left. This time, bring the right foot to the outside of the left knee. Seated spinal twist. Sit tall and bring the right hand to the floor behind you. Left arm can hug the knee or hook to the outside of the knee. Rotate, keeping length as you twist. One more breath here. Release, unwind, and switch. Other leg on top. Left hand to the floor behind you. Right arm hugs or hooks. Inhale, sit tall. Exhale, twist. Let's release. Extend the legs forward. Use your hands to support you, either on the feet, something around the feet, or on the floor, going towards length, towards folding. Inhale to look up. Exhale, release. Come back onto your back. Bring your knees in. Take a circle or rock with your knees. And then drop your feet to the floor, getting set up for bridge. Feet hip width apart, parallel. Press your feet down. Lift your hips up. Once your hips are high enough, interlace your fingers behind your back. Shrug your shoulders underneath you. Spreading upper back and lower back away from one another. Release, roll down. Let's take happy baby. Grab the soles of the feet on the inside, press your knees towards the floor. And you can do this in stillness or with any other movement. You might rock side to side or try straightening the legs. And then just check in with your body. If you want to keep practicing, that's an option. You could keep going. I'm going to wind things down. If you'd like to wind things down with me here now, do whatever you need to do to feel complete in your practice. Is there anything you need, part of your body that could use some attention? Anything you could do to be more comfortable before settling into stillness. Take some time for that now. And eventually settle into symmetrical, relaxed position. Letting go. Slowly begin to wiggle your fingers and toes. You can move your wrists and ankles. And take a big stretch out through your arms and legs. When you're ready, bring your knees in. Roll to one side. And use your hands to help you up to sitting. And bring hands together at the heart. Namaste. Thank you. Thanks so much for joining me today. Hope you had a good practice. Hope you have a good rest of your day. Thank you for your support in any ways you're able to do that. This is my one and only job. I'm a yoga teacher, and your financial contributions help me do things like pay my rent and buy food for my family. So any amount is always greatly appreciated. Thank you so much.